Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Keyboard problem solved. We are here. Oh my God, I left the mouse again. Again. Jesus Christ, deja vu. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. All right, it's a beautiful Tuesday. It is going to be loud because I'm using a condenser mic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DJ Pablo TV. We are about to cook some beats live in front of your eyes. Let me see if I can get access to the chat first before we start. I got the keyboard problem solved. I had a problem with the keyboard, guys, so we had to restart everything, man, because the keyboard just wasn't working out. But the power of YouTube, man, I figured it out. The keyboard ain't 100% dead yet. All right, so we're in the chat. I got my mouse here. Let me bring this over here. This is so crazy. Now, for the rest of you used to me being over there on the gaming setup, you guys have no idea how I move this room around. I got a complete setup over here now for the beat making stuff. So we're live. And I got my phone over here in case someone tries to call or something. All right, we want to cook, man. I want to cook. I want to cook something nice. All right, so group mode. First thing is I need some bass. I need something crazy. Let me go in these kits and see what they got. I want some beats that just sounds. Let me put some light on for inspiration right here. You know, when you go to a studio, you see them with lava lamps. They keep them for a reason. Lighting can inspire your ass to do some shit. Everything can inspire you, but the lighting, for some reason, it's like it's got some magic to it. All right, so I got my lighting all right there. All right, now what we're going to do now is I could do so much with that shit. Kick's kind of light. Leave it alone. All right, let me get some sounds first. I need some brass. Interesting. Okay, so if I can make a chord out of that, and I'm using stock sounds, whatever I can find. Nah. Feeling it. Okay. Oh shit. We found something already. Alright. I like that shit. Alright. Let me see my metronome. Not done. We're gonna go some higher notes. Okay. Drop it down like 80 beats per minute instead of a 90. 80. What the hell? Come on. I think I could go a little bit faster. Okay. Let me try for... $85. There we go. All right. All right, we're gonna try to record that shit. All right, watch me as I get that. As I get that recorded, I'm gonna start the magic right from there, man. Here we go. Oh, my bad. All right, erase. Okay, here we go. start over. There we go. We're going to erase those. All right, here we go. Oh shit, mess it up again. Not bad. Here we go. All right, here we go. Quantize. A little bit of swing on that last note. Now, should I leave it or fix it? I could leave it and give it that J Dilla swing. That's what I'm saying, but you know what? Should I fix it and make it perfect and robotic, or should I leave it and leave the human error into it that gives it that swing, that realism? Because I can easily fix it, but I'm wondering, should I leave it? That last note played a little bit early and it gives it a swing to it. Now, I can fix it, but I don't want to mess it up. I want to leave it alone. All right. All right, I'm leaving it. I like it with that swing on it, man. It sounds good having that human element on it and not being completely flawless by having the computer quantizing and just leaving everything perfect. I like the fact that it's a little bit off, just to kind of give it a swing to it, but we're going to keep that shit. All right, bam. So now we need some drums to go with that. And I'm going to use that simple melody right there. It's called Chord EPN Bass 2. And it's stock sounds from Machine Studio, by the way. I'm not doing any sampling, none of that shit. I'm just going in here. That sounds like something that would fit it. Now the problem is if I play some bass to go with it and the bass don't go with the swing, then we might have a problem. I like this, so be it. Group. Not too loud. Group. Sound. Group level. Replay this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record the hi-hats. Record the hi-hats on here and okay. On group 2 so I can control them individually. My headset sounds weird. What the hell? All right. Here we go. Erase those. No, all of these, I don't want those. Bring this one up and this one up as well. Bring that up. that group on. I'm gonna fix this. I don't think that the swing is gonna be, I think it's gonna be a little bit off. Or should I leave it? Shout out, what up? What up, bro? My headset sounds kind of weird. I don't know if it's feeding back or what, but yeah, we're cooking, bro. I started off with an idea right here, and I'm trying to see if I should change this piece right here. Nudge. No. Should I change this or bring this closer? No, put it back. Okay, so you're getting a feedback here. Let me turn the mic down. I think the mic's probably too loud. Check. Is it okay now? I'm using the condenser mic, this one right here, so I think it's too damn loud. And I'm not over by where the other computer is that's monitoring the stream. I hear the feedback in your mic, okay. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on right here, what's going on right here. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it up, turn it up. Is it okay now? I don't know why there's a reverb on my mic. I didn't tell it to hide anything. I just came over here and started. Well, you know what, so be it. I'll leave it. I can't go over there right now to go fix that shit. It's all the way on the other side, and I can't get to the mixer the right way to adjust anything. So let me leave it like this. All right, we're gonna cook some more. Let me see. Now I want to keep that swing. I want to keep that last note is a little bit off, and I'm wondering, should I fix it, make it so robotic, or just leave it? I made an agreement to leave it before, knowing when I play, it's like my brain is saying fix it, and one half is saying leave it. You know what, let me add the rest of the stuff to it and see what it will sound like, by the way. Yeah, I want to leave it to give you know that offbeat style that Jay Dilla used to have, that swing that Jay Dilla created, that sound like it was just off a little bit. It's got that swing to it, and I'm like, should I leave it? Should I fix it? You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for real. Bang free. Lower the sounds. All right. snares right now. See what we got right here. I could have one of these after every 4 bar. Let me see. Okay, all right, I got something right here. Let's record that. Now I'm going to do those over. Get rid of those. All right. add this and have it do, have it add a little bit of swing to the beat already. I think my headphones are probably too loud. Let me turn this down, see if I can get rid of the feedback. Check, it's still there. Yep. Teddy Brook shot. Yeah, the bass is coming, don't worry. I'm just starting the cooking right here. Just coming up with ideas just to kind of complement this beat. So we just started, man. Just started. We haven't even gotten to the bass yet. Not yet. Not yet. I gotta go find me the bass and then add it to it. I'm just adding in some minor sounds for now. Alright. We can record that onto it. I want to add the shaker to it, man, but I gotta fit it in the right slot in between the sounds. Here we go. Over. Yeah, I want to add some extra bass to it though, but right now I'm just trying to add in some sound just to kind of like fit between the spaces. I don't want it to be too crowded. Hold on, wait a minute. Alright, we're gonna start from the beginning. See something here. What do I have here? Okay, from the top. Back to the beginning and Perfect. See that? See how I got that simple little shaking sound just to fit in place. All right, let me see if I can turn some of it up. Okay. The swing actually played a nice part. You notice how I left the swing, and for some reason the swing just really fit into place all of a sudden. I'm adding in the new sounds and it really sounds pretty decent. Let me see what the chat is saying right here. Showing a Cool G Rap voice sample. When you're done, that would be nice. I don't want to get a copyright violation, no, but shout out to Cool G Rap. It would be nice. And I have to keep my pockets. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to show a sample. Well, see, sampling is nice, but sampling comes with a lot of legal issues, man. You have no idea how many problems these producers get when they sample stuff, and people are like, nope, you ain't getting no clearance. So I'm just using stock sound. Everything I'm using here is stock. If you buy a Machine Studio and you get the software, all of these songs are right here. I didn't sample a goddamn thing. So I can get on YouTube and do what I want. And YouTube won't flag me and say, oh, copyright violation, you can't use that. Nope. I can do whatever I want. So it's all stock. No samples. I'm not using any. I'm making something out of nothing right here. Whatever they gave me with the Machine software is what I'm using. Pure stock sounds. All right. You don't have the patience. Yo, sampling is fun until you find out the legal issues. A lot of people get on and they make beats like, yo, check this out. Bam, and they play and it's dope as hell. And you're like, yo, where's the sample? Where do you get it? And then they try to get clearance on that shit. They can't put it out. Trust me, sampling, yo, some people just don't want you to sample their shit. I know one particular family who's very strict. You mess with their shit, you ain't never gonna get clearance, man. Yup. I've seen so many crazy lawsuits, I'm telling you, bro. I remember a case over a Marvin Gaye sample that the family was like, no, hell no. You see what I'm saying? They were like, nah, take that shit off, take it down. We ain't giving you no permission on that shit. Yo, and the sample, the song was dope. I think it was an Eric Sherman song. And they were like, nah, take that shit off. But then he did the song, but Just Like Music with the Marvin Gaye sample on that. That one was okay, but yo, they don't play, man. Sampling, as I said, it's nice because you can hear, there's so much dope music out there you can take and chop it up and throw some drums on that and be like, done. But when you figure out, am I gonna get this shit clear to even let the public hear it? You start saying your prayers when you put in the application for the sample to clear, and the family's like, nope, take it down. They don't need the money. Because some people are like that. They don't even want you to mess with the work. You might be making something that's real crazy out of what they already did, and the family's like, no, take that bitch down right now. You're not getting permission to use it. And then if I was on here chopping up a sample, I would probably get flagged for using it, because YouTube's algorithm is always checking. That shit is getting so smart. It's always checking just to find something that it can recognize. And once it recognizes, it's going to be like, no. But remember, we here to get paid, man. My channel is monetized. I can't afford to get problems with samples and shit. So I got to keep it original. So I'm just making do with what I got. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go again. We need some more sounds. Find file. Let's see what we can find. I think I used enough out of this drum kit right here. I need more sounds that can work with that. I'm probably gonna have to go to some instruments now. So we using. Oh shit. That's for another stream. That's for another stream right here. All right, let me go to some sounds. Let me see what they got right here. Okay, any good guitars? Let me see something here. That would have a more Jamaican vibe. No. So what I need to do is find some bass. That's got a more soulful vibe to it. Is it going to clash with this? Right. No. Not on the same key. I don't like it. No. You know what? I'm gonna use this. This which is already here. That's all the bass I'm gonna use, man. That's it. I'm not gonna add any more. I'm gonna add some more instruments around and leave that bass right here. Because I don't want him to compete. I don't want the bass to compete, so I'm gonna leave it. Because this bass sounds nice. It's got a nice melodic, that, you know, that Tribe Called Quest, that Q-Tip type of vibe. That J Dilla type vibe, because of the swing, or something De La Soul would use. I just need to add green font, make it muddy. Once again, I said I'm not going to mess with the bass, and I'm messing with the bass. actually sounds good. It makes the bass more solid. So we're gonna do it. And there we go. This one came in a little bit too early. All right, so we're going to undo and do it over again. There we go. Not bad. Sort of that sound. Take the metronome out. Yeah, it's got some dope sounds, man. The thing with Native Instrument, they give you so much quality sounds. Producers are killing themselves to find samples because they want to follow everybody else. They have no idea what they could do with the sounds that they already get from the stock kit. There is thousands of sounds in here. You can never go through all of this. And they just pick a sound and start imagining in your head what you could do with it, man. Because once you pick it, you'll hear the ones that stand out. And the minute you hear them, you start hearing ideas already in your head. You see what I'm saying? So much. You don't have to sample at all. But then the samples are more recognized because people are going to hear a melody they're familiar with. Then they chop it up in a different order and then lay some drums on that. So the sample is catchy. People are going to be able to relate, as I said, to it. And then they just put their own drums on it and say, this is an original now. But then you still have to get clearance on it. And there is no guarantee on the clearance. But you're going to have to pay for the clearance. Is what I'm saying. You're going to have to pay some money. So it'll cost you. And then with no guarantee, you might get the beat even sold or get it used by anyone. You see what I'm saying? But if you're going to put it out, you're going to have to pay the money. All right. All right, I think that did pretty well. It's going to complement the original bass that was there with the sounds on it. Let me take the solo off, man. Oh, I need something else. Next part. We are up to 6 groups so far. Organ. Now, if I could just lay that on top of it. This and change it up. All right, we got it. We got it. We'll lay that in right now. One more time. Here we go. Yeah, that fit in decent. And solo. Remove volume on it and see, it fits pretty decent. like keep it on this level and have it just kind of like not clash with this sound. I think we have something right here. Started like this with the arrangement, and then add the drums. All right, I know what it needs now. It needs some clapping, like a hand clap. Yep, it needs some clap. I need some hand clapping in here. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see what I can find. I need some clapping in here. That sound like it. Yep. Yep. I'm going to lay those over the original snares, the clap to complement with the snare. Then we can just adjust the levels and start panning shit. All right, so it's that one. Here we go. Go. Turn the clamp up. Nice. Start it off like this. All right. Let's start like this. Bring this in first. Okay, here we go. We can add in some hi-hats over here, extra hi-hats. Close, okay. Okay. Like that. can switch back and forth. Okay. Off. Then the bass. Okay. All right, we have an idea. What? What's your Cash App? DJ Pablo TV. All right, this sounds decent. Too much of this at the end. After every 4 bars, okay. Wait a minute. You need me to do you need me to do a review. First, send me the music. Send me, all right, here's what you're gonna do. DM me on Instagram. I have the same name on Instagram. Go to Instagram, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM with the link to the music. Now, if you want me to review your music, keep in mind, it's gotta be dope. All right? You send me the music already? When? Send me a YouTube link with it to my DM on Instagram. Now I'm going to listen to the music first. Bro, send me your best song, all right? Don't just send me any random song and say, oh, just check this out. Send me your best song, because if I'm excited and I like it, it is free for you to get a review, all right? Simple. If I like it, it is free. No one can pay me to review a song if I don't like the song. I'm not going to do it. If it ain't hot, I'm not going to do it. If it is dope, then it won't cost you a dime, all right? But I want you to send me your best. If you're familiar with me, you should know what I like, all right? So you should know the kind of music that's going to get me excited. And if it does, I got you, all right? But I got to hear it first. And if I don't feel it, I won't do it, all right? If I do, it won't cost you a damn thing, all right, bro? You don't have to pay me no money. This is what we do on this channel, all right? Simple. So send it. Let me see right here. You sent me the music already. Did you send it to my Instagram? Did you DM me? I need a YouTube link, because when I review it, I'm going to share it with the viewers. So I'm going to review it and have a link in the description so people can listen to it themselves and be like, is it good? Is it not? See what I'm saying? So I'm going to need a YouTube. Do you have it on YouTube? Do you have it on... Where do you have it? I prefer on YouTube so that I can just keep that link all YouTube. That way they don't have to leave the platform to go do something else. So it's nice, and YouTube appreciates that as well. They like when we link the music to the people who are on the same platform. They don't like when you go off and go somewhere else and go to Spotify or whatever. All right, so you have a YouTube link. Send it to my link. So DM me on YouTube. On, you know what? Let me do this. See, I don't want people to think they can just pay me to review their songs. If not, I'm going to get flooded with people saying, oh, I pay you and you didn't. Nah. Because what if it sucks? See what I'm saying? So I don't do that. If it's dope, I got you. I'm about the culture, man. If the music is dope, I'm going to get excited. I'm going to do the review. If it ain't, then I won't. Simple. Let me go to my Instagram right now and see if you send me the DM. Let me see right here. Did I get any messages? First and foremost, you're a subscriber to the channel, so you wouldn't be in the chat if you didn't. So that's a plus. You're a subscriber, so thank you for the support. Now, for my subscribers, if the music is dope, man, I got you, man. You don't... Okay, I see the link now. Okay. Yola Slime 5. All right, now, did you send me your best song? Be honest, bro. And if you are familiar with me, you know what I like. So did you send me your best? You still have time to change it, all right? If you think it's not the best one, you can say, okay, no, this is the best one. Because if you want me to do it, and as I said, if I like it, I'm going to make a review for real. It won't cost you nothing whatsoever. But you got to give me your best. That when I spend my time to make a video about it, it is worth everyone's time. You see what I'm saying? Let me see what's going on right here. And all right, if this is your best song, you are 100% sure this is your baddest song. No, I have it right here. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it. You see what I'm saying? Look. I got my phone right here. I'm looking at it right now. All right. As long as this is your baddest song, and as I said, okay, so you said this is it. You confirming this is your baddest song. Bro, I'm going to listen to it. I'm not going to play it on stream right now. I'm going to listen to it on my own time. And as I said, if it is fire, you will hear from me, all right? Because I'm going to do a review for it if it is dope. If it ain't, then I just won't do anything at all. So if you don't see me respond, it ain't good enough. But if you do see me with your name in a video, because I'm going to put your face and everything in the video, bro, because that's how I do my videos. If it is dope, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to go to your Instagram and find your best picture and make sure that you look good in the video, all right? But it's got to be dope. It's about the music first, all right? So I hope that this is your best song. Eminem says, lose yourself in the music. This is your chance to get a free review. It won't cost you a dime. Put your money in your pocket, bro. Times are hard as it is. You just being a subscriber is enough for me, all right? But I want to make sure that when I do this, I do it with your best song, all right? So we can get that out to the world, and hopefully the right people can hear. We can get something done, all right? So this is it right here. So here's what I'm going to do. I have it here. And I'm going to check it out when I get off stream. I'm going to give it a listen. It looks like a video, by the way. Official video, okay. So it looks like it's a video. Let me turn this down so I won't have to play it on stream yet. Okay. And as I said, if it is fire, I got to. If it ain't, meaning it ain't the right one that you sent me. If I didn't do a review for it, it ain't the right one. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. This came out a year ago. Okay. Came out 1 year ago. All right, I'm going to give it a listen, all right? When I get off stream, I'm going to give it a listen. And as I said, if it is fire, I got to, all right? It won't cost you nothing at all if it's fire. If it ain't, then I won't do a review. So if you don't see me respond, I did not like it, all right? And you still can send me something else because I don't mind. Because I want you to find me your best. And when you find that right one, it's going to be the one that's going to get you out there as well, all right? Okay, I'm going to check it out. I got it saved right here. I see you driving on the Benz. That's nice. All right, I'm going to check it out after I get off the stream. All right, bro. I hope you sent me the right one. I gave you a chance to do it. And you said this is the dopest one you got. So, all right. We'll give it a shot, man. And as I said, if it is dope, everyone's going to find out that you did well. I'm going to make a video of it and put it out. All right, let me get back to this. Where was I again on this? All right, we use some of those. And then the drum. We could start without the bass, like that, light. Got that 90s vibe. I like the claps on that. Then we add the bass. Oh, I gotta turn some of this down. Not let it clash too much with the original bass that was there. But complement it. Okay, so we would start without this and take this out. Yeah, it's got a laid back vibe to it. Then that's it. It's got that laid back, you know, that Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul type vibe. You know, I grew up in that generation, so those kind of songs are just planted in my head. All right, take this out first. I want to start it like this. Then the bass. Cut it on a little bit. And I can use this for a different sound further down. song, I can change up the melodies with this. Turn that down. Bring this back in. Not bad. Take that out. No, leave that in. Take that out. Put the bass. No, too early. That's more better. So it starts like this without melody. Let me try to add the bass. Turn that extra bass down so it don't try to stand out too much. I just want it to complement the main bass. Then we can add this. Yeah, this sounds pretty decent. Play that for 4 bars. Take that out. All right, one thing I need to add is that hi-hat at the end of your 4 bars. All right. Mm. 4 bars. So we do that every 8. I gotta find the right space to just fit that in. I'm gonna put it after every 8. Is it too frequent? Undo. So now we can remove this one and then go from the beginning. And turn it down a little bit. We're going to add one more. Not too crowded. Start off like this. Take that out. Too dry, put the top back. Base out. Keep it light like this, yep. Add the base back. Then we can switch it out. Okay, so we start with this. And this. Okay, so I can use this at the end in the arrangement just to switch the feel of it. All right, take the flap out. With the clap, base out. Okay, better. Nice. All right. Oh my. I think we have an idea right here. This can work. Definitely start like this with the arrangements. Drop the bass. Nice. Slow that down. Nice positioning in the background right here. Bass is perfect. This almost sounds like something Busta Rhymes would be on. What the hell? I keep hearing Busta Rhymes in my head on this one. 90s Busta. Add it in. Perfect. Now they're not competing. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so now I can take this out. And add some claps back to it. Nice. Started off like this. I think we got something right here. Damn. We got 8 groups. 8 groups, and we got some sounds here. We made something nice and mellow. Nice and mellow right here. This is nice. This is nice. I don't think we need to add any more sounds to this, even though we can. We can go beyond 8 groups. Take that out. I keep hearing Busta Rhymes on this shit. I keep hearing Busta Rhymes on this. Take that out. Clap back in. Take that out. Back. Bass. Bring these back. Bro, I'm hearing Busta or Q-Tip on this, for real. I keep hearing, because it sounds like something Busta did back in the 90s. I don't know if the sample, whoever did the production, probably used a sample from here. Because one of them sounds sound like something I heard on a Busta Rhymes track before. And I think it's this. I know Q-Tip love to use stuff like this. That I am sure of. See what I'm saying? Q-Tip is definitely using a lot of this. I know that it was added my own sounds to it. Started off, like, for example, like an 8-bar intro right here. And I could start it even without the, leave the claps in, bass out, like that. That's easy first, you know, just to kind of get them to do the intro. Then I would add in the snare to complement the clap. Take this out. Bro, this part right here, I can definitely hear some Busta Rhymes on that. Native Instruments sounds are good, man. They are very, very good. They use real instruments, a lot of vintage stuff. They sample drums from all over the world, and they got a lot of stuff. What you get stock is nothing compared to the pack that they have. They have an ultimate pack that comes in thousands of sound. I'm talking more. I think it's probably a couple of terabytes now. Over the years, it got bigger and bigger. I think it's like in the terabyte level now. You can get like a 4 or 5 terabyte of sounds that they just give up. You can't go through the entire bank of sounds that they provide. It's just too much. So you could use that and make beats and never do a sample. This part right here sounds like a Busta Rhymes song though, man. And you see how funny that is? I left the swing inside of there, and that is why it's bringing that Q-Tip type vibe to it, because of the fact that Q-Tip was close to J Dilla. If you can remember Stakes is High from De La Soul. That beat was made by Dilla for Q-Tip. And Pazinu said he tricked Q-Tip into giving the beat to them because they wanted it so bad for Stakes is High, or that beat would have been a Q-Tip beat. And Stakes is High is my favorite De La Soul song of all time. And it was produced by J Dilla. So you see, that sound right here, with the swing that I did with the very first sound I played in, that extra off note, created that whole swing to it. Then all of a sudden it started to sound more like a real Q-Tip Dilla type vibe on it for real. Dilla was in his own lane, man. He was in his own lane. He made his own signature mark on his beats that you could hear them and you could feel it and say, yeah, that's Dilla. Nobody else does that. And then Q-Tip was learning a lot of it. So Q-Tip beats are the closest you can get to a J Dilla type beat. Yeah, they give you a lot of sounds, man. In fact, I think it's more than 2 terabytes now. Because every year they put out a new pack. So I've never bought the actual pack because it was like quite a few dollars, and I'm like, I can't handle so much sound. But maybe one day, man. I want to upgrade my keyboard though. This thing still works, but I always wanted to buy a Native Instrument keyboard to go with the Machine Studio drum machine. But this thing is old, it still works. Sometimes it connects, sometimes it don't, but it still works. I remember when I went to Guitar Center to buy, I wanted an M audio board, and the M audio board, when I bought it, came home, it was damaged, and I went back and they're like, we ain't got no more keyboards to set this. And I'm like, okay, let me try it. And I've had this ever since, but I really need to get me a Native Instrument keyboard. Especially now that the company is kind of like having some problems. I'm hearing that the company might be going under, or they might have to sell it. I don't know if you heard about that, Shadow, but I heard Native Instruments was having some financial difficulties, and I think the new management was like changing shit up, and they were like almost filing for Chapter 11 at one point. I hope they don't go away, man, because all of my shit in here is Native Instrument, man. The drum machine, the audio interface, my DJ mixer, 2 of them, my MIDI controller is also Native Instrument stuff. What the hell would I do if they shut it down? That would be crazy. I hope they don't though. Yeah, they're having some problems, man. Look it up. If you Google it right now, Native Instrument going bankrupt, you might see a Google article about it. But it's like they were struggling apparently. The sales weren't up on the level that they need to stay in business. So if you notice, they haven't been dropping that much stuff lately. People were saying, how come you didn't drop a new battle mixer? And the DJs are saying, why didn't they upgrade in Serato? And everybody else was just doing all kinds of stuff. The software didn't get anything new that much to it, and the equipment, they weren't putting out that much equipment like they used. So I hope they figure it out though and stay in business, because they got the best as far as buying a keyboard, buying a drum machine, or even with the keyboard, because they give you the software with the keyboard as well. As far as buying a keyboard with sounds, and I'm talking quality samples that are so damn clean, 24-bit level, they sample this shit, and they packaged it real nice for you. And the drum machine is just very nice, easy to use. I still have my official machine studio, even though they put out some new ones now, some smaller ones, but I like the big board right here. I like this. I've been on this for a while, and I just got used to it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me stick to the one I know. But I love their sounds, man. They do some very nice sounds. Let me start with this off. Start like that. Snares in. I hope someone buy them, bro. I hope so, man. Nice, the hi-hat's coming right at the end right there. And I can do the ending like this. Take this and sound this mellow out at the end. I like it, man. This is nice. I gotta save it and tag it. Fender to go with Studio One. Okay, well, that's good. I hate to see good companies go under. All right, I'm gonna give it a name. Let me see here. I'm gonna call it the J Dilla type beat. J Dilla type. J type beat. And I'm gonna put my name on it right now. Produced by DJ. Arrangement can always be done at any time, but I always tag when I make a beat. This is something that you should do every time too as well. Shadow. Whenever you make something, tag it. Type the file, give it a name, type that it was produced by you, and put the date. 2026. So I tag it so I can tell what year I did it, and I give it a name. So I can have it as evidence. I can say, listen, I did this that time, and I can show you the original files to go with it, so someone can. You know, people are. Someone will hear your beat and bite that shit and be like, bam, and they drop it. You make one mistake. I'm on the line right now, live playing. Someone could record an 8-bar loop out of this and go toss it out with some vocals on and say, oh shit, new shit. And then I hear the very beat that I made live online, someone doing something. I didn't even do the arrangement or pan it or anything yet. And someone will take that shit, that you know how it is now. They'll toss it on SoundCloud, get some views, and say, yo, that's my beat. That's my beat, man. Save. So whenever I make a beat, I always tag it. Robert, what up? Robert, I'm here playing music live, man. I'm making beats live online. I know you into the music as well. You should get on and play some music too, bro. I know you drive the truck all the time, but I know you got that. You told me that you got a lot of music stuff, so you should get on live one night and just go crazy. Check this out. Let me play this for you. I don't know if you heard it yet. Let me play a piece of what I just did. Let's say something simple, laid back. Made it from scratch. Didn't do any arrangement or anything yet. Just stock sounds from the Machine Studio. Yeah, it's nice and mellow, man. I can't wait to do an arrangement with it. And try to get a nice mix with it as well. I gotta pan some of the stuff. And everything started off with that right there. I found this first. And I played that. Then we had this. Then I had this. Some snares. Then we had this. Just a shake. One of them handheld shakers. Then this. It's a little bit more bass to kind of spice the bass up. Then this. Then this. Claps. I needed these to give it that live vibe, like people were just clapping to it. And then these hi-hats at the end, close. Yeah, we cooking, man. Start it off like that. Last track I was working on. 167 tracks. Now that is crazy. I don't have the boat. Well, I could technically do it, but you know, it's software, so you can do whatever. But I don't think my computer could handle 167 tracks. Well, maybe it could, but I haven't done that ever. I like to keep things simple. Me, by the time I get to 8 tracks, the beat's done. And then you toss the vocals on that. Everything else is going to be vocals, double track, and ad libs. But I don't want to go beyond 8 tracks for a beat. You see what I'm saying? And you did it with plugins, which is even more, because it's going to put a lot of demand on your computer. So you better have a nice, solid machine to do all of that. 167 tracks plus its processing in real time. What are you using? Pro Tools? What do you use for your DAW? Logic, Pro Tools, Cubase. I used to like Sonar. I can't believe Cakewalk went under, and I think they sold it. I think you can get Sonar for free now. Superior Drummer. Okay. 2 Reaper and Pro. Okay, well, Pro Tools. Pro Tools, you know, from back in the day, still king, but people are using whatever they want now, man. Back in the day, everyone was like, "Oh, you're using Pro Tools now, and it ain't good enough." Hell no. Pro Tools was just advanced for the time, but right now, a lot of DAWs are doing way better. Universal Audio came in and was like, everybody move up. They took over the block. And they got some crazy sounds, so ain't nobody can touch them right now. It's their world. They're ruling now like Pro Tools did back in the day. Pro Tools had their run. No, Universal Audio is like, nah, these streets are mine. They have the hardware to go with it. And they got some crazy software to back it up, man. A lot of plugins, and they work like real equipment, man. They got the sound down. You use the software now, and it sounds like the real deal. You don't have to have a whole rack of stuff. Even though technically I do have a rack in here. I don't think you can see it. But under here, see under here, I got a whole rack of stuff. 31 band stereo EQ, BBE Sonic Maximizer, and I got my DBX mic mic preamp. It's got a compressor and everything on it. I got my spectrum analyzer right here. I got my VU meters and stuff here. It's pretty decent, man. And I got a nice compressor here from, what's the name of this company again? I think it's another DBX. A lot of DBX stuff on here, yep. Starting with all the bass. Take that out. This right here sound like some Busta Rhymes shit. Every time I play this, I'm hearing Busta Rhymes on a beat with that sound. So someone used this sound a long time ago. Someone used that shit. Won a Grammy? That really? Your band won a Grammy Award. Okay, that's cool. He was the instructor for digital design. Okay. Made all the tutorials. Oh, I think I know who he is. He used to be in the video. I used to see the digital design tutorials. I used to see them. I used to see the video with the same dude, yep. But I think he left and was working for, wasn't he working for Native Instrument at one point? Didn't he leave digital design and go work for Native Instrument? I could have swore he left. I think he left. I could have swore he left them and was working for Native Instrument at one point. The dude that was in the digital design videos from back in the day, the tutorials for Pro Tools. I could have swore he left them and was working for Native Instruments. Well, that's good though. Won a Grammy. I got a bunch of friends that won Grammy Awards from back in Jamaica. My whole life. When I was back in Jamaica, man, I had my own studio. A lot of my friends that I grew up with, big musicians, man. Big reggae artists, dancehall artists. Because I'm from Portmore in Jamaica, where Vibes Cartel is from, and Nuffy and all them people. I used to be the DJ that everyone used to come see back in the day when I was home. I used to be like the #1 DJ in my neighborhood. And I controlled the biggest skating rink in the entire Caribbean, man. The largest skating rink, fully indoor, the biggest AC unit I've ever seen. I used to go crazy up on the booth with it. And I get to meet a lot of people from back in the industry. Michael Rose from Black Uhuru, who won a Grammy Award, and a bunch of other people, man. Okay, it's a distributor for music gear. Okay. They sound presets, the keyboard. Well, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice, man. That's nice. Hey, the music is always there, man. If you're involved in the music one way or another, the music is always there. There's always the gear in the house. I got guitar. You know what? Hold on. I've never shown this on stream, or I don't think I've ever shown. Well, I think I made a video with some of my guitars. Hold on. I want to show you something. I got guitar, I got my electric, my acoustic, my bass, my violin. I got so much stuff. I can't fit them in this room, because this room got my driving setup over there for the trucking and the video games. I got my DJ setup over on that side behind. Over there, I got MIDI controller in here. My equipment, like my guitars and stuff, they're in the living room with my guitar amp, because I can't fit them in here. And I've always said I want to own drums. I want to get a drum set, but I have nowhere to put it. I just want to go crazy. I just want to grab the sticks and go off and just play like Animal from Sesame Street. Yep. All right. Let me see if I can get one of my my guitars and show it to you. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if the camera will be able to see me. Hold it into the shot. This is my bass. My bass guitar. No, I got this from Guitar Center right before the pandemic hit. You have no idea, man. And why I bought this? Because I like that Jamaican bass line. You see what I'm saying? When they make the reggae songs and they use the bass guitar, because I know people like to use keyboards and sample stuff and play off the computer, but in Jamaica, they like to use real bass to make reggae music. See what I'm saying? If you know to play, you need one of this. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, yo, Shadow. I'm not a professional player as well, but I can play some basic chords. If I need to make a beat and I need to play something, I have a chart on my wall. I can just practice that, play, record it, and bam. But this is my favorite because it's easier to manage, especially because I just want this just to do dancehall stuff. And you know the dancehall bass line is like doom, 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 doom. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to just grab on these big strings right here, and I get that bass sound easy. You see what I'm saying? So this is my favorite because it's easier to play. I do have my electric and my acoustic as well, and those are nice, man. I bought the acoustic guitar because of the fact that, you know, Bob Marley, everyone in Jamaica always wanted a guitar like that, just to say they can play the way Bob used to play, or at least just play something. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, back in Jamaica, there are more acoustic guitars down there than all the other guitars, man. the first guitar someone wants to get back in Jamaica is always the one that just kind of give them that Bob Marley vibe. So they usually go for an acoustic first. Then it's this. Because of the fact that the dancehall is like, because Bob Marley did reggae. But because dancehall is popular right now, and those dancehall beats, this is perfect. You need bass, real bass guitars. But a lot of these new producers now, they just jump on a drum machine and knock something out. You see what I'm saying? And hopefully to God they're not using AI to make beats for them. I hope people are still trying to actually make music and not having, because these computers, yo, the AI is ruining the industry, man. People are just telling the computer, make me a beat sounding like Bob, whip this guitar and that is the piano, and just put some instruments in there and make it funky. And they leave it alone and the computer's like right away, bam, beat's done. That shit is crazy. All right, really? All right, let me show you my, let me go get my acoustic guitar and my electric guitar. I'll be right back. Okay, this is my acoustic guitar. Now, this is an original Keith Urban guitar. I think I bought this a couple of years ago as a Christmas gift for myself, and I got a bunch of videos on how to play guitar on an original. And you can see his signature was on the back of it right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right down below here, below his logo. Original Keith Urban guitar, and I saved it over the years. I have it right here, nice. Now, I wanted to buy one from Guitar Center, but I already had this, and I'm like, this shit is nice. And the fact it's a signature Keith Urban guitar, in a few years it will be worth some money. But I like it because of the fact that I can play, as I said, the Bob Marley type vibe where you get to just play the guitar, only the acoustics. Like when Bob Marley did Redemption song, and it was just the guitar, him by himself doing the Redemption song with just the acoustic guitar. Now this is my electric. See that shadow? Let me move this right here. I got this when I bought the bass. I bought both of them at the same time from Guitar Center. Nothing fancy, because I know they can go way more expensive. I think I paid like what, $300 I think for this. I think it's about $300, and somewhere in that range, or maybe more. And it's a Squire. So I'm saying, not the fancy, expensive Fenders, but decent enough for me for me to practice. And I got the straps right here. These were nice. It looked like the police crime tape, the straps. So I was like, yo, these are nice. Give me a few of these. And as I said, right before the pandemic, I got it, man. Right before the pandemic. Create my own material. Yeah. Bro, the AI stuff is out of control, Shadow. Real out of control. People are telling machines to make beats. You see what I'm saying? The AI is so crazy. You can just tell it who you want the beat to song. Ooh, they can actually copy your style. If you got a signature style, kind of like how Jay Dilla does his special swing on beats, they can tell the computer, make me a hip hop beat with the Jay Dilla type swing on it, and use sounds similar to what Dilla would use. And in no time, the computer makes a brand new original beat, biting everything that Dilla did, using the exact sound with his swing. You see what I'm saying? That is crazy, though. They are going overboard with the AI stuff. And then the record companies are encouraging it, because they're putting that shit out like it's a real. They are signing computers, for Christ's sake. They have digital artists now. They have an artist that's signed, and it's not a real person. A real computer-generated artist that is making music that's being released. See what I'm saying? That is crazy as hell. So now you got real people competing with an AI character that's making music. The AI can get anything that's online and use it to make a beat. It will have a bigger catalog than you do. And if it is accepted, then it's going to happen. Unless people are like, nah, we want real musician and real music. They should, in fact, I don't think they should have allowed it. The music industry should have never allowed anyone to use AI music to be a part of the industry. So I'm saying, yes, you did it, but you'll never be able to use it or sell it. Well, you can to someone who wants to buy it, but it will not be respected or accepted in the industry. But they do it, man. They do it. They do it, bro. It's so crazy, man. All right, Robert. Gotta go. A few more things done. Okay. I know you just got off the ATS truck. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's nice when we can talk about music like this, because I know you came from the industry as well. So, because of the fact that I haven't done this in a long time, I think this is like maybe my second or third time streaming music, because people know me for the music reviews and the hip hop and all that stuff, but they never really get to see me do this, because I keep reminding people I had a life in music before I came here in America, and what I do now is completely kind of different from what I did back home. I had a studio and worked with artists, and we did music all day, every day, dub plates and different recordings. But I was always involved in music. It started with me and the DJing side first, because I did the DJing for years, and I still have my shit here, and I am still nice on the set. And I talk to YouTube and I tell them, listen, you need to get a license just like Twitch so I can get on and go live. So someone's working on it right now. So I'm saying shout out to Team Kaylin, by the way. Kaylin from YouTube is actually seeing if she can get some words. And she was from the music industry as well. So every time I get on a Zoom call with her and we meet up, I kind of remind her about it. So she's like, I'm talking to the people just to see if something can happen for you DJs. Because I tell her we can't get on and play live because of the fact that we're going to get copyright problems. So she's like, all right, I'll try to mention it and get it to the right person who can make something happen from time to time. Just keep reminding me. So every time I see her, when we get Zoom calls on a regular, so whenever I get on, I always try to make sure I remind her. Don't forget us DJs. Well, yeah, it started with the DJing side, man. I started off with cassettes back in the day. Started recording music from the radio with my boombox. Then I started messing with my uncle. I had an uncle that had a sound system from way back in the day, and I used to get on in the early 80s. I used to mess with my mom's stereo in the 70s, get on in the early 80s, started learning on the mix. Before you know it, man, I was DJing full blown, man. By 82, I could DJ decent enough to play at parties and stuff. And over time, as I got my own, so because I never had my own equipment back then, so I get to play when my uncle's system was on, and just to kind of learn how to handle records and the mixer and the equipment and the rack and all that stuff. And then By the time I got my own turntables, I was already nice, man. I was ready. I was playing on a sound system before I even got my own turntables, because I already figured out how to mix and scratch and all that stuff, and I never had my own turntables yet. And then by the time I got them, oh my God, we took it to a different level. See what I'm saying? I got one more piece I want to show you guys. Let me put these back. I want to show you my last piece of equipment I got, right? I really want to show you. Hold on. Yeah, he did. Timbaland messing with that AI stuff, man. And I don't get. I know he's trying to embrace technology, but nah, he's going too far with it. Because he actually sampled, his AI actually stole some sounds and stole a beat from a very well-known producer. It was a big thing online and people were calling him out for it, because everyone was like, nah, this beat is not original, man. Your AI literally stole a beat that was online. The AI recreated the beat exactly the same as how the producer would do it, and then gave it to Timbaland, for Christ. And Timbaland was playing the beat and saying, listen to what the AI made. God damn, this is dope. And people were like, hell no. That ain't original. These AI, these bots are stealing beats. So they'll replicate your shit, as I said. What they do is they sample what other humans have done, because everything they know is what they get from us. All right, check this out. Now, I can't play this shit, but as a kid, I've always wanted one. And as an adult, I finally owned one. And maybe one day, I'll figure out how to make some music with it, but bam, see that? This thing is so nice. It's getting old, but I keep it in the case just to make sure it stays alive. Look at this shit, man. You put it in front of the camera, right? You look at that shit. A violin, and this thing, I don't know whoever did the paint job on this. It is crazy. Now, I barely ever play it because I don't know how. And I like to just look at it than to play it, because it is so damn pretty. See what I'm saying? This thing is so damn pretty, bro. Look at the paint. I don't know how the hell they did this shit, but I don't even want to play. I just like to look at it because of how pretty it is. How do you make a violin that looks like this? And this is real wood. So I don't know how they got the paint job done on here, but I was like, God damn, this thing is pretty. So as I said, man, I need to learn how to play it because I don't know how. And I do have this chart on the front of it here showing me the name of the strings, just to kind of give me an idea. But then, because it's so small, and then you have to know the slide. The I don't even know what the hell they call this thing. I can't remember the name of it, but the stick with the thing on it that you slide on here to make the sounds. I gotta figure it out one day, man. I used to practice sometimes, just try some stuff with, but because of the fact that, you know, violin, if you can't play a violin, it makes the worst noise. Yo, when you are trying to at least make something on a violin, the violin will embarrass you, man. It will embarrass you. Yeah, the bow. I have the bow for it. Yeah, that's the name of it. The goddamn bow. Yep. I have it right here. I'm saying, though, when you try to play a violin for the first time and you're like, oh my God, I suck. And then it makes some awful sounds because you don't know how. You hear rubbing this thing and it's like, yeah, this is it right here. So I do have the bow for it. As I said, I can't play shit. This is that's the kind of sound I make when I try to play it, because I don't know how to play nothing on here. Let me put it under my neck. So you embarrass yourself when you don't know how to play the violin. This is the one instrument that you don't need to mess with if you don't know shit about it. Buy one, look at it, leave it alone. Because the minute you try to play it, it's going to embarrass you. Because the sound it's going to make everyone know you don't know shit about a violin, because you're going to sound exactly like that. I don't know how to tune this shit, even though I do have an instrument. I have a device here that can actually check the different notes. But it is not like a guitar. It's a little bit different. The strings are here, you tighten them, you play, and then it's just at the bow. When you slide it on here, it changes according to the angle of how you slide it. So, as I said, man, this right here, I don't think I'm ever going to learn how to play it, but I will still try from time to time, because it is not easy. One of the most complicated devices. When you can play a violin, you know you are a musician for real. So I'm saying, shout out to anyone who figured it out and can play it very well. You know that you are truly born for music when you figured out how to play a damn violin. Because if you can't, it will embarrass you by making some awful sounds, just to let everyone know you don't know shit about this. You don't know nothing about this right here. But yeah, it's so pretty, man. As I said, I like to look at it, man. I'd rather look at it just to say I have one than play it. This is one of the instruments that I want. You know what I want to get to? I want to get a saxophone one day. I need to get to Guitar Center and kind of like make plans on one of them saxophones. I know they're not cheap, but because of the fact that I'm a fan of Kenny G, and I used to love play Songbird back in the day. Songbird on 45. I used to play it when I DJ on the street a lot. The girls used to like it. It was a nice mellow song for them to just get close to their special someone with. Yeah, so I need to get me a saxophone, man. Let me see this back up. Yes, sir. And drums, as I said earlier, I want drums so bad. I have never had a chance to own drums. Well, I do have an African drum on the ground, but I'm talking real drums. Let me see if I can bring that drum over here. Hold on. Okay. I have to run to the kitchen for a snack. All right. Drum. This is what I have. The only drum I own right now. It's a small African drum. The Rastas back in Jamaica like this stuff. They use this in a lot of reggae stuff. I think I got it from Guitar Center. Real nice. So you see, it's got that. Sometimes you need that kind of sound for like reggae stuff. The Rastas back in Jamaica like to use. When you want to make like African type sounds, even though this is just one of the many drums they use, but yeah, I know who she is. Miri Binari, yeah. I used to see her on BET a lot. She used to come on BET, play her violin over the rap songs, yep. Yeah, she's real dope, man. I remember her. Good old days when BET was BET, they used to bring her on a lot. Yeah, it's got a nice tone to it. As I said, I want to own real drums. Real drums so I can just go off and go crazy, man. That's my dream. I want to have enough space where I can set up a drum set. And then this room is not even treated. I have no acoustic treatment on the wall here. I used to have that back in Jamaica though. Walls were padded, everything was treated. Carpet on the ground. I had a big mat to dampen the sound. No reflection, the room was perfect. Yeah, she's real dope. I can go back and forth with these two sounds. Just kind of extending the arrangement. Alexa, turn on entertainment. Take it so, and bro, Bob Marley sessions, yo. For the people who were alive to see that shit, memorable moments, man. Trust me when I tell you, you would have been part of history right there just by being there. Especially if they had that on video. Yeah, but it's just the Jamaican vibe with Bob. Bob's recordings were special moments in history, man. And for the few times when they did have a camera to record, they had no idea it would be that important to have as much clips as they can of him because of the legacy he was going to leave behind. And as I said, because of the guitar, him just loving the acoustic guitar. Sometimes he goes solo with the guitar and not use the rest of the band. You know, the Wailers, who were the musicians and people who played with him. Rest in peace to Jabi Bunny Wailer. Rest in peace to Peter Tosh. And the rest of the musicians who played as part of the Wailers, man. A lot of respect to Rita Marley, his wife, all the kids. Ziggy, Stephen, Damian, Rowan. The ones I can remember off the top of my head right here. Shout out to Lauryn Hill as well. You know, Lauryn Hill is married to Rowan. She got kids and stuff with him, so. Lauryn Hill is a part of the extended Marley family, you know. El Boogie. Part of the Marley family, man. Perfect, because she's so legendary as well. Yep, she's got kids with a Marley, for Christ's sake. Her kids are Marley's grandkids. Yep. Can you imagine that she got grandkids for Bob Marley? Damn. And she was already legendary as it is, right? She's married to the son of Bob and got grandkids of Bob Marley. So her kids are part of that whole Marley legacy. That's going to live forever, man. There's never going to be a time when people don't know who Bob Marley is. Never. His music is always going to get played. The message that he said in his music, the message that he left in so many songs, every generation is going to hear it and be like, God damn. And he did this when? It was that deep. Big part of history right there. But as I said, Lauryn Hill, never saw that coming, but she was so legendary. I noticed when, back in the day, when before she met him, Fugees used to be like doing videos in Jamaica and shit. They have one video that they did when she was on a bike and they were riding down in Jamaica. I know they were kind of close to the reggae scene and the Jamaicans, and even though, you know, Wyclef and Pras were Haitians, but Haitians and Jamaicans are close as well. You know, they even though they don't speak the same language, but a lot of Haitians can speak multiple languages. Many of them can do French and Creole and Spanish and English. But they just vibe with us. They're the closest thing you can get to a Jamaican right now when it comes to being in the Caribbean, man. Haitians. We played a major part in their history. We have Jamaicans who fought in their struggle to get their freedom long before everybody else. Jamaicans were involved in that revolution just to make sure that they were free. Yeah, but as I said, Lauryn Hill, man, shout out to her, man. Part of the Marley family. That legacy is going to live forever. And her legacy is going to be around for a long time as well, too, man. Miss Education of Lauryn Hill, she got a lot of Grammy Awards on that album. A lot. Sorry to say that the Fugees are not going to be able to reunite anytime soon because of the fact that Pras is now locked up. And their extended family, you know, John Forte passed away. Did you know that John Forte passed away, by the way? Real cool dude, man. You can remember him from back in the day. When he was featured on a song with them, especially Rumble in the Jungle. Crazy. John Forte, man. That Staying Alive song they did when they brought him on and say, oh, John Forte. Yeah, he passed away, bro. He died. Yeah, you didn't know? John Forte is dead. I think they mentioned him on some award show. I don't remember if it's the Grammys or something, but they had him on the list. You know, the obituary list where they show the people who passed away and they showed his picture. I think it was the Grammy Awards, yeah. I think it was the Grammys they showed him in the list of people who died. I'm like, God damn. John Forte is gone, for Christ's sake. And he was real dope. Real dope, man. You play the music with them and you hear him come on in a song and yo. He was like, he was, to me, When I hear his music, it's like he was part of the Fugees, man. John Forte was like part of the Fugees. I'm telling you straight up. Yeah, he's gone, bro. And then Pras got himself in some trouble, and now he's doing a long stretch. Some politics stuff. They said he did some campaigning and got some money for Obama. Like from someone, he got a donation to help the Obama campaign, and for some reason they lock him up because of it, man. This MAGA generation right here, they're like, nope, you know, they can't stand Obama, so they lock a prize on that shit. Saying it was illegal for him to do that. But he was like funneling money from some rich donor to the Obama campaign, and apparently they said whatever he did, it was illegal for him to do it, and they tossed a book at him, bro, so you know, there won't be a Fugees reunion anytime soon because it's only Wyclef and Lauryn Hill left. And what is a Fugees reunion with them performing and not have a John Forte to get up on stage on some of the songs? Because, you know, he was featured on a lot of the songs with them, classic songs that when they get to his part, what are you going to do? So I'm saying you would love to hear his voice or at least see him on stage. Yep. Yeah, man, John Forte is gone, bro. All right, let me see the time right here. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Well, bro, we did it, man. Made something live right here. Let me make sure I hit save on this. I already saved it as. Okay, so I can bring that up and do the arrangements and the mixing of the song, of the beat itself, I mean. I can do that at another time, but at least I have everything saved up right here. And it came up pretty well. Let me do this right here. Take this out and mute it. That's out. Let me play it one last time, just to get an idea of how I'm going to do the arrangement. Start off like this, and we add in the hi-hats. And we put the bass in on this. I can probably play this for like maybe 4 bars or 8 bars, and just eventually punch that out and just to switch it up. Take this out and take the clap out. Bring it back. So many different ways I can do the arrangement on it. Take the bass out and bring this back in. Every time I hear this part right here, man, this is the Busta Rhymes part. This piece right here. Turn some back on, so so many ways you can do the arrangement on this. Just add different pieces, take pieces out. Bring this back. Take the base out. I can do it like this as well. Base out. Bring this back in. Add the base. Bring this back. Yep. There's a lot of different variations I could use to do the arrangement when I'm ready. I'm going to do the mixing first, and or I probably could do the arrangement and then just do the mixing. I'd rather mix it first, though. That's kind of like separate the instruments, position everything in the right spot. Then I can just do the arrangement of how I want to have it arranged. Well, I don't think I need anything else. There's eight different groups of songs, 8 tracks. Take that up. And I can do it with the bass on or off. Or with the bass off. Facebook on. So in many ways, man, I like it. It's real dope. As I said, when I do the arrangement, it can be something decent. And I like the fact that I kept it that way so that it can have that J de la Q-tip type vibe to it. So that's the name I tagged it as, and I put the date just to make sure I can say that it was done on this date. I did it live on stream, so anyone who even thinks of saying, oh shit, sounds familiar, they can know that I did not sample, I did not bite anyone. All the sounds, especially this one, because I know people are going to hear this and said, I probably got that from somebody else. That right there. This is why it sounds so much like a J Dilla type beat. I found it in Native Instruments, one of the stock sounds. I don't know where they got the sample from, but it's in here. Comes for free when you buy the drum machine. All I did was add the rest. Yeah, the stream is proof that it's original, man. I can say, listen, I can go right to the beginning of the stream and watch me build it from scratch. No samples. I started off with one sound. Found it in the machine. And all I did was just add more stuff to it. Before you know it became that. And I can just do my different variations on it here. So I have it tagged and I have video evidence that I did not sample anything on this. All it needs now is someone with an idea. Spit some vocals though. Just to kind of give it some life while I try to figure out well, just do the arrangement and do the mixing of it. And I can do the mixing off the machines too. That's the good thing about this. You can actually do the mixing from here. It's got a ton of plugins and you can pan stuff, turn volume up and down, add certain effects to whatever you need. So you can do the mixing and then bounce it out of here. And you can even, well, you're going to do the arrangement in here as well too. And then if you want to put it in a different DAW and do some more stuff, but you can do all of that from here. The full beat can be done in here. The only thing you might want to do somewhere else is maybe mastering, but other than that, you can literally create the beat, mix it, do the arrangement from inside Machine Studio, bounce it out, and then just have a mastering guy add their finishing touches with the sonic maximizer and the rest of the stuff to put a nice limiter on it and stuff, just to make it loud, sonically good, but not distorted, and bam, you're done. All right, bro, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. This was fun. Let me hit save before I get off. Okay, so that's saved. Alright, bro. We're going to do this more often, man. I'm going to get on more often and do more of this because people don't get to see me do this at all. You see what I'm saying? I can't wait to get on that and do some DJing. But then, as I said, we're waiting on YouTube to figure something out. I want to get on and play some hip-hop and play some reggae, play some dancehall stuff. Just cut it up real nice, play some remixes that I have. Bunch of exclusive stuff from back in Jamaica, stuff that I produced, stuff that I recorded, stuff that wasn't really. I got music here that ain't never came out from some artists that are big in the game, but that was projects I was working on back home that never got released, man. And I have everything here, the original masters recorded and wrapped up, all saved here, ton of vinyl and all that. Yeah, we're gonna do this more often, all right, bro? I'll let you know, man. Just keep in touch. Keep in touch when you see me on. Just keep in touch, and I'll let you know when we're gonna drop on again, and let's get on and do some stuff. I want to get on. Next time I get on, I'm gonna do a dancehall beat. I'm gonna do a Jamaican style dancehall beat. That's gonna be real crazy. But they got some crazy songs in here I can use to do that. I'm gonna make a dancehall beat live on screen. All right, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, once again, shout out to Robert, by the way, who stopped in. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out. I did this just to make sure that you get to see it, because I know you in the music thing, so I was like, yeah, man, I gotta do this just for your sake. All right. And hopefully you can get on live one day and do one of these streams, all right? This is ideas for you right here. Set up your camera, set up your equipment, and get on, man. Make a beat live on camera. You always count for watch hours, and people pop in. Just set your chat as subscriber only. You see what I'm saying? And when they come into chat, they have to subscribe to chat in the chat room. You gain subs that way, and you get the hours off the video. And you know the streams are long, so you gain more hours that way. So you don't have to worry about getting like 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 views. You can build slowly. All right, bro. I am gonna wrap it up. Let me shut this off, and bam. Switch back over. I'm panning everything from this screen here all the way back to, I can see the other screens and the mouse because it's wireless. I am running the entire setup with one mouse. So now I'm back on that side. Probably going to play some games offline. I don't think I am. After 11. Might get on and probably play Battlefield, yeah. I'm going to play some Battlefield, but I'm not going to stream it. But I will be online playing Battlefield next. All right, bro. Hope you enjoyed it, man. As I said, we're going to do this more often, all right? Let's keep in touch. We're going to make sure that we incorporate the productions. Like a lot of people don't know I can make beats. I've been doing that for a long time. I just don't show it. All right? So with that said, I got to jump back. Oh, well, I can do it from here. I forgot the mouse can reach all the screens. When you got one computer connected to the whole grid, you can move from one screen to the next. I can use this mouse and control this section here and then still go all the way over here and control that. All right, bro, I'm gone, man. The usual, guys. Peace and salute from West Palm Beach, and I'm out of here, and I'll see you beautiful people on my next live stream or video. I'm gone. I'm going to be on Battlefield right now. If you're in there, then so be it. Link up. If not, see you guys when I see you guys. I'm gone. Peace.